What up, YouTube? It's been a little bit. Your boy back with another video. So basically, for whatever reason, I don't know how it happened, but I had no access to this channel for like over a week. But I was able to get it back, obviously. But got back from New York yesterday night. Was able to enjoy my father's birthday. However, I wanted to talk about the the addict's mind, right, or the mind of an addict, and why, no matter what substance you're using, it's the same process, no matter what. I don't care if it's alcohol, benzos, cocaine, opiates, you name it. It's all the same shit. And when you're going through withdrawal on any one of those substances, you have similar symptoms. I think, and this is why, again, that whole trading addictions thing is real. And see, I definitely overindulged on the wine, and you don't even realize it, because now, you get into another routine. Because a lot of my job I can do remotely, right? Like with scheduling and stuff like that. So while you're doing it, you're like, okay, have a glass of wine, and then before you know it, that shit goes to now you're finishing bottles off while you're doing scheduling, and that's the same shit as just taking kratom. In fact, I'd argue it's worse, because alcohol has worse effects, or definitely worse effects on your body than kratom does. Now, kratom does have bad effects as well, but I think they're still kind of studying the extent of it all. But yeah, so obviously, stopped alcohol. Don't need it. But I did realize, like, I felt like I had like a 4-day hangover, right? And it was the same sort of symptoms, like sweating. But I think it was because I didn't allow my body to completely heal from kratom before, overindulging. Now, does that mean I'll never have a drink again? No. But does it mean I'm having a drink anytime soon? Absolutely not. I'm gonna wait till there's a reason to do it. An occasion, socially, and even socially. Like I was at certain places where, people were openly drinking, and I had no desire at all, man. Like on the plane, and airports, those usually were like places that, while I'm waiting for the plane, get buzzed up. While on the plane, get buzzed up because I ain't flying. So I had a connecting flight. It's amazing how the universe or God, whoever you want to believe in, how they test you. It's like, you motherfuckers, but you deserve it. Like you earn the hell you're in. So I'm in the airport, and I got hours to kill. And usually I just end up at one airport bar and just chat up some other travelers and be on my way with a buzz. And then on the plane, once they start serving drinks, that buzz wears off. So then it's like, all right, let me grab some wine and do that again. So this time, and this was a connecting flight, so I had to do this shit twice. And so, again, no desire. Because you know what else? Because I know the hell of other withdrawals, and I wasn't on wine or alcohol that long, I think that, I could see how this could definitely be a worse withdrawal than kratom. I could definitely see that. If you were on for, like, if I was on alcohol for the amount of time I was on kratom, I probably need to go to the hospital. And I've never, bitched out. That's not a bitch out. Let me calm down. Like, I've never resorted to doing things like that. I just did it off the muscle. And I was able to do the same thing here. But again, it just felt like a 4-day hangover. But yeah, back in Vegas now. Got my channel back. And yeah, I feel great today, man. Like, this is one of the best days I think I've had in quite a while, actually. because I'm completely substance free. And yeah, so like my plan now is, because I still have some time off work, and I did that on purpose because I never want to come back and then go right to work the next day. It's, I ain't doing that no more. I ain't 20 anymore. So that's just not smart. But yeah, I try to go to the gym off hours so that I can do my own thing. And I know that the worst thing is when you're over here shaking, doing bitch weight that you used to just throw up like it was nothing. Now, the good thing is, and this is something that I'm sure everybody can remember this if y'all like played sports, like anything physical. In this case, I'll say basketball. Now, they say, obviously you're in your prime in your 20s, right? So, I was a pretty good basketball player. And I'll say I'm in my prime, like 27, let's say that. But actually, a little later for me. And I think it's a little later for a lot of people these days. But like I was about 27, 28, so I'm just becoming like a man. And we used to have a saying called man strength. And what that is like, so here I am, 28, in the gym, looking like an ox. And I played ball, and some of these dudes was in their like early 40s, late 40s even. I think even some like early 50s. Some of them played football before, but they play ball now. Some were just, doing it for exercise. And I remember like when I would be playing, they could pretty much move me with ease. And I remember also like playing in a league with, it was little older dudes, and I was kind of like the ringer, being the younger dude. And I had to actually, like, I'd be able to get by anybody. But once I got to that rim, once I got to the cup, and I'm trying to either, bang it or, at least try to lay it up, they just put a little muscle on you, and I'd be flying, and I couldn't move them, even though I was, benching pretty good and squatting pretty good. But man strength is real. You know what I'm saying? So, but that basically made me realize, I gotta get stronger. So I even got in the gym even more, so that the next season, I was able to take the hit and still complete the play. And that's how I won my first championship in that league, first and only. But anyway, I say all that to say this: going to the gym now, like even with the shakes, I still have the strength. I just don't have the stamina, right? And or that sheen look yet. But it's not going to take long, because I've been in the gym longer than I've not been in the gym, meaning like lifetime wise. And anybody will tell you, like, muscle memory is real. Like, it may be a little slow for me this time, because before it used to only be like 2 weeks, and I'd only ever be 2 weeks out of shape. This is going to be a challenge, but I meet every challenge that comes my way. And again, win, lose, or draw, you just got to make the effort. And honestly, where it really starts, bro? Right up here. Everything is mental. Everything is mental. The ability to quit anything comes from up here, and in here. But, these are the sort of things that, while you're going through withdrawals of any substance, you got to be mindful of. And you got to have a reason. You got to find your reason to quit. My reason is, obviously, like I've said before, it's my family, it's my health, it's me. It's honestly just trying to prove to myself that I can be the person I was and have been for a lot longer than I haven't been, And I'm actually kind of excited, because since moving out to Vegas, I get the feeling like they don't really even know who I am. Had they seen me back in like 2019 or 2018, it would have been a totally different story. And my work output would have been even higher, even though it's been high. And all these things are easily remediable. And that's the other thing also, while you're on these substances, you think that they're making you enhanced in some way. They're actually just taken away from you. You're a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a fucking clown. You dumb shit. You easily make a fool out of yourself. you do and say things you never would say otherwise. You know, a man ain't a clown. You know, a man is someone who people look towards when there's you know, danger or something needs to get done, or they have, you know, they need guidance. That's what you're there for. And who you guiding if you high? You don't even guiding yourself right. So, you know, these are the sort of things, man, you got to keep in mind. And trust me, you bounce back quicker than you think. You know, yeah, it's gonna suck, but again, everything is balanced. So as bad and fucked up as you feel right now, that's how amazing, and it maybe even the opposite of how you're gonna feel after that. And yeah, man, I wouldn't worry too much about time. Don't just do it a day at a time, because then you're gonna look up and it'll be like close to 3 months, right, my boy, Mr. Kratom Keith, man? Congratulations. Which then means that if you're heading into 3, that means I'm heading into 2. So again, there's really no big difference between those, you know, those sort of milestones. When you start getting months under your belt, it's not the same as days, right? Because like day 10 versus day 2, it's, you know, completely different experience. But like from day 40 to day 50, same shit. But yeah, man, I just want to warn you guys moving forward, never use a substance to get off a substance, because there is that danger of you know, switching addictions, and then you'll bounce right back to the other one, and then it's just a rubber band effect, and then before you know it, man, you're just stuck on this shit, and nobody wants that. And here's the thing, man, you actually start to rediscover yourself the cleaner you are, the more sober you are. It's well worth the pain. It's well worth the pain. Like, there's certain things that aren't worth the pain. You know, like, I'll tell you that right now. But this, well worth the pain. So, you know, just keep your head up, man. I know a couple of y'all that, if you've been watching my videos, to you know, try to get an understanding of, you know, what to expect, and you've been sticking to the plan, you should pretty much be out of the forest, you know. And because you can't just watch videos and then, you know, go back and then watch videos and never progress, because then it's useless. You know, like, you got to use it. You know, like, use the videos to encourage yourself to know that it gets better. And as long as you know it gets better, man, you should have no problems, you know, whatsoever. And you know, at the end of the day, man, it's your life, and it's all about making choices, and you have to deal with the consequences of each choice. That's all the life is, man. Choices and consequences. And you make the right choice, you get the right consequence. You make the right choice, you get the right consequence. And so, you know, that's where I'll leave this one. Don't want to ramble, but yeah, man, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's like 52, 53 off Kratom. I don't really care to count wine, because I'm done with that. And I don't have any. Again, it felt like a 4-day hangover, which is about right, I suppose. But I learned my lesson, you know. But it didn't really do, you know. I don't know. Like, it's, every substance has its challenges, I'll put it that way, you know. And I'm glad not to know the full extent of alcohol withdrawal, because that's one of the few, that along with benzos, are a few of the withdrawals that you can actually die from. You know, everything else kind of just sucks. But as of right now, it don't suck. I mean, this, again, I feel so great, man. Got a car wash, ran some errands, even got some work done, even though I still have, you know, technically a vacation day. I'm just gonna add it so that I can keep my days, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just little slick things that bosses do, I suppose. But yeah, man, all of this stuff, it's a fucking joke. It's really just to keep us, you know, preoccupied with other shit, so we don't pay attention to the real shit. but that's a story for another day. In any case, y'all take care of yourselves. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.